We return with a Fox News alert. 13 Israeli hostages freed from hell. That's the cover of the New York Post this morning.
All this as we expect more Hamas hostages to be released in just a matter of hours. But so far, none of the Americans being held there have been released.
Retired U.S. Army Brigadier General Anthony Tata joins us now. General, thank you for joining us, and would love your perspective on these hostages being released in Israel.
Hey, great. Happy Thanksgiving, team. Great to be with you. 6 of the hostages were over 70. 4 were under 10 years old. And it gives you an idea of the barbarism of Hamas as they operate in Gaza and southern Israel. And so it's a good thing they've been released always, but the deal is a bad deal for Israel, and the pressure from the United States on Netanyahu is unbearable, I presume, and to release 3 terrorists for every 1 Israeli hostage is not a good deal, but it mimics what the U.S. has done with Iran, right? They paid $6 billion for 6 hostages to be released, and have given up on maximum pressure on Iran, which has led to all of this chaos in the Middle East.
General, I'd love for you to explain why you kind of laid out a little bit of why you thought it was a bad deal. I mean, my heart just breaks so much for those families. I would have given anything to have my little baby back, my toddler back. So I'd like you to speak to that, and also to the fact that these deals did not include Americans, and what your takeaway is from that, what that tells us about our own level of diplomacy.
Yeah, and so, Rachel, I think that any time you can get a hostage back, it's a great day. It's a great event, and those families have to be pleased with what's happening. But to not recognize the barbarism of Hamas and holding these young children and old ladies and men is ridiculous. And so it's a bad deal in that anytime you negotiate with terrorists, you're gonna end up giving away more than you get. And so that's what's happening here. And Netanyahu has had to pause his momentum in Gaza. And when you're attacking, as Joey knows, when you're attacking through anywhere, your momentum creates properties all its own. You get the enemy to move, you get them to communicate, your intelligence systems pick up on them, and it just feeds success. And then the more success feeds more success. And so when you stop, it gives them a chance to rearm, refit, perhaps try to take more hostages, because they see the success that they're able to have by doling these hostages back. And of course, no U.S. Personnel coming back to us, even though Biden takes credit for anything remotely positive that happens.
And there are these self-imposed restrictions that the Israelis put on their own fighting forces, which, when you complicate that with what you just said, General, I mean, that's really, really tough to fight a war under those circumstances. Meantime, there have been 73 attacks on U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria since October 17. That includes 4 attacks on Thanksgiving Day, all as North Korea's Kim Jong-un reportedly using a new spy satellite to observe major target regions in the U.S. I think you would agree that all of this is happening because of Joe Biden's weakness on the world stage. Whether it's what's happening in South Korea, looking at our U.S. bases in South Korea, Kim Jong-un, or the attacks. My question for you, General, what happens if and when a U.S. service member is killed in one of these attacks? What does Joe Biden do then?
Sadly, I think nothing. He's in Nantucket chilling out right now, just as Antony Blinken was in the Hamptons chilling out during the Afghanistan debacle. And you're right, this weakness, this infatuation with Iran, and this willingness to give them billions of dollars and not enforce billions of dollars worth of sanctions, which fund all this terrorism in the Middle East, is just an upside down foreign policy that for whatever reason, they embrace this Islamic extremism. And I know everything with President Biden begins and ends with, 1, his own personal aggrandizement, 2, his own personal power and political power. So the way distant third is the safety and security of the American people. So that's where we are today.
Yeah. Well, there's also a lot of holdovers from the Obama administration. This whole Iran policy is very much around Obama and his obsession with that negotiation. So that's a part of it as well. General Tata, thank you so much.
Thank you, General.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.